Yo, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be talking 5 things that I think would be absolutely a great addition to GeoGuessr. The first one is kind of what they already have in the game. Well, they have brackets, right? They do these, I think it's once every week or so, where they do these brackets, and you can join them and you can play them, right? What if, theoretically, we could, I definitely pronounced that word wrong, but anyhow, what if we could make our own brackets in the game some way. So we could, like, if we are hosting a tournament or just want to do a tournament, something, I don't know, then we could create our own brackets. We could choose, we could edit it easily. We could place where people should be in the brackets. We could, do everything, and then it would kind of run smoothly because as far as I'm aware of how it works, you join it, then you play, and when you have played, you wait till the other person have played, and then they play. So that would be, if you could do that, I think that would be a great addition to the game, because they kind of already have brackets. But what about making it so we could make our own and edit it and put the names in, and then you kind of press like start, and then it kind of just takes itself on a turn. That would be amazing. And I know you can also spectate it. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can spectate these tournaments. I think I did it yesterday, but I think you only can see like what we see right here. I don't think you can see the actual game. That would also be cool if you could like click and then see what they see and see their guesses. That would also be really cool to see. So that's kind of like the first thing. That would be awesome if that happened. The next thing is team duels, and as you can see, there's kind of 4 teams here, because right now we have individual like 1v1s, and we have like 1v1s, but like with like 10 people in each team max. Well, you can only have 20 people in the lobby, as far as I'm aware of. I'm not sure if it has changed. I don't think it has, but yeah. So you can play like a 1v19. I think that's the maximum you can really do. But you can have up to 100 people in a lobby. So you could do if we had an option to add teams, so we didn't only have a red team and a blue team, but also had like maybe a green team, a purple team, or whatever color it would be. Would be really cool, because then you could do, with 100 people being able to join these parties, you could have a 25v25v25v25. You could have a 10v10v10v10. You could have a 1v1v1v1 maybe. That could be another thing. You could do 3v3v3v3 if you want to practice for tournaments, or again 4v4v4v4, so multiple teams are able to practice at the same time. That would also be very cool and to have. So like maybe we have the options of normally being able to do healing, no healing, or like no moving, no panning, no zooming, and all that. So maybe add like a button that has multiple teams, and then you could type a number, and the max could be 10. I don't know. Like 10 would probably make sense. If we can only have like 100 people in the lobby, then we can only probably do 10 teams with 10 in them. So I think 10 would probably be the maximum amount of teams. You could maybe even do 100, so you can do a 100 1v1 if that makes sense. But yeah, and maybe also just increase like the number of people, because you're able to have 100 people but in a lobby, but you can't have 100 people in the team duels, which to me is kind of weird. It would definitely be more fun, and to have like a 50v50 or 25v25 or 1v99 like something like that would be also a great addition to the game, and I think it would make for a lot of great YouTube content as well. Especially also like, but yeah, I think it would help a lot, and would be fun to have more teams being able to play at once. And yeah, so adding more teams, like as an example, I just put green and purple, but obviously it doesn't have to be those colors. But yeah, that's number 2, I guess. Number 3 is kind of bullseye, but it's not bullseye. It's kind of like I noticed this from like experience playing in like rainbow tournaments or just other tournaments in general, is that we talk a lot, and we want to, maybe I don't know where it is and someone else does, and they are explaining to me to where to guess. Now Bullseye kind of has something that it would be really great. They have this thing where I think you right click or left click, I can't remember exactly, but you click one of the buttons and then you can kind of pin where you think they should go. If that was implemented to like team duels, that would be super fun and super good, I think, because let's say I'm trying to explain to some, like, let's say I know it's Mongolia and it's Altai because of the Google car, something like that. Let's say my teammates, they don't know where that is, then I could ping, just like in Bullseye, where they should go, or where it is, and then it's easier for them to find, and I think that would make the games also quicker in a way. Instead of having to explain where it is, then you can just pin just like you do in Bullseye, because Bullseye is kind of the same, where you just have a team. I think you can play up to 6 people, where you're trying to figure out where you are, and you have this circle and everything. But just that pinging thing would work really well with team duels, I think, because that could make that go, like, that process go way quicker to find things. So yeah, again, right click or left click, I don't know, and then you could pin where your teammates would go if they can't find a place, and it makes it just a lot quicker and easier, I think. The next thing is maybe more game modes. We we started out with the battle royales. We started out with country battle royales and then distance battle royales. Then we later got, I can't remember the order exactly, but Bullseye, City Streets, and Live Tendencies, and those all great game modes. But what about some more game modes? I feel like there's definitely a lot of things you could do with game modes. Off my head, I just only have 2 ideas, and I've done both of them on my channel. One is Battleship, and the other one is Connect 4. Connect 4 could be fun. You could maybe have the opportunity to choose continent, what continent you wanted to play, and then you will get like a grid. And when, let's say I guess, and it is, let's say we are in Africa, I don't know, and it's Chad. I guess Chad, I get it correct, then that square would turn green, or that would have my logo in that square, like profile pic on GeoGuessr, something like that, to show it and make it more smoothly. I don't know, something like that, right? And then you could do that same grid with South America, North America, Europe, and Asia, and Oceania, or you could do it with the whole world. Think that could be really awesome to have something like that. And there's definitely so many ideas for game modes, and I feel like there's no end to where we could go. Right now I just only have those 2, but the other one would be like Battleship, where you again would have a grid like with the whole world that is already in the game. You would have an option to place your ships in some sizes, like 3x3 squares, or 4 squares, 5 squares, or also sort of shapes. But yeah, and then when you guess and animations, I don't know, just throwing out the ideas. Hopefully it makes sense. I'm not really the best at explaining it, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But definitely more game modes could be fun. We already have a lot of game modes and have been experienced, so would love to see something new come. But yeah, so that's just 2 game modes I have thought about, and I have done videos on them. If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link to them down in the description. It was really fun to do both of them. So next one, and the last one, is quizzes. Now quizzes is something that is new. I can't remember how long it's been around for. It's definitely been around for some time, that's for sure. But we can only, right now we can host our own shows, we can create our own quizzes and everything like that, and up to 1,000 people, which is insane. What about maybe doing something similar to maps? Like, we can create our own maps, we can make our own maps, and we can publish them. What if we could do the same with quizzes? Publish our quizzes, and then maybe have an option to search for quizzes, and then do a similar thing with maps again, where we could, you know, have there would be like a recommended quizzes or best quizzes or most played quizzes or something like that, right? That could be really fun because I feel like there's a lot of quizzes out there, and I think it could be fun to publish them. And yeah, I think that would open up a lot of opportunities as well. Just having a bunch of quizzes out there, and then play them for fun. What else would you do? So yeah, there's definitely a lot of other ideas. Like, I definitely wanted to talk about the countries that I wanted to add, but that ain't really GeoGuessr. That is Google Maps. And yeah, of course, it would be awesome to have every single country in the world. I don't think that will ever happen, but it would be really cool. I think we pretty much all could agree on that. I don't know, but yeah, it would be a nice thing to have all countries. I think that would be insane if that actually ever happened. I don't think, because maybe a country is too, I don't know, too hard to get Street View in or something like that. But it would be awesome to see that for sure, and definitely see more countries. We recently did get Rwanda, which was pretty nice. Only just the capital. Hopefully to see more of the country having. I don't know why I'm doing all of these things. I don't know what they mean. Right, but hopefully like to have more. Yeah, I don't know. Countries in Africa would be cool, and yeah, just more country with review. I think is always one that is gonna be mentioned. I feel like I had another one that could maybe be talk about, like what's it called, Baiku Street View or something. Right now we only have Google, and that idea is kind of from Tubo, because he has a script where you can kind of play that as well, and some satellite as well. So that could also be cool if that was like added, and then you could, you know, have the I don't know, option to play satellite or play another Street View service thing or something like that. I think that could be cool as well. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I explained all the ideas great, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really not good at these videos, am I? But yeah, there's definitely gone more time between videos, and that's because I want to put more effort and time into the videos. Maybe not so much time and effort put into this one, but it definitely took some time to get it and everything ready. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it dropped a little bit here at the end, but I don't know. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked the ideas, and yeah, thank you to Nexus and Javier for kind of helping me with some of the ideas as well. It was nice talking to them about some ideas, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.